didn't you, mate? Who can blame you with the garbage they got for sale round here? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means.
I'd rather talk to you from your source directly.
Oh, nice try, Midge. Now, put that shiner away, and I'll shave a little off the top, how about?
Yeah.
Still on your feet, eh?
Let's have a look at what you're offering. And it doesn't matter how I saw my inventory at all, because it all gets jumbled up here, unless it got jumbled up in the thing. Okay, here's the thing. I have stuff to sell. Stuff that I do not need. Stuff that you might be interested in. Eh? We're not going to use a pitchfork, and we're not going to use a cracked sword, and we might use the improvised staff for someone. I doubt it, but we might. I'm going to sell you some of the food that I've gathered along the way, because I doubt I'm going to be able to use much of it. Well, personally, I'm not going to be able to use any of it, but hey. Alright, so that's 243 gold. You can pay for that. You know, you can more than pay for that. Okay, 243. Let's do 241, because I'm feeling rather generous. Now, do any of you need anything from her? Not necessarily need. Could use, yes, but not necessarily need. So I'd rather wait until later.
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a potato. As you approach, he looks up, setting the potato, but not the sharp little knife, down on the table.
What?
You're in charge around here?
Who's asking?
Just to follow in, mate, and have some questions.
And holds the little knife up to the light, watching it glint.
I'm listening.
Just didn't trade. Well, I just did that, so I can't really trade him anything. Ask if he knows his thugs are terrorizing the camp's citizens. Yeah, he does. You're looking for a way out of this place. So you've heard he's a good friend to have. Anything you can do to help him? Yeah.
He points the tip of his blade at the grisly sight of the elf hunched over, clutching his knees in the cage.
I solve my own problems.
Alright. Do you know anything about the cure for sorcerers?
They'll cure you of your sauce. Nightshade will cure you of an headache too.
Right. Got it. Okay. Straight to the point then. I'm looking for a way out of this place.
If I could, I wouldn't be here peeling goddamn potatoes.
Fair enough.
Sure, have a look. Good stuff, huh?
So you are literally just a food merchant then? Alright. Fair enough, I suppose. Thinking about elf in a cage, though, you know I've got to speak to him.
Leave him be. Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf.
Say this elf seems badly injured and ask why he's being held here, yeah.
This clown. Caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist.
What's he stolen?
Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
Hmm. Should we kill a man over a few pieces of fruit?
Ain't been here long, have ya? No one gets to have it all. No one starves anyone else.
He twirls his knife between his fingers.
Divine's gone. This blade is the only god watching over Fort Joy.
Hmm. Okay, I'll get you supplies you set him free,
Also,
because
I
apparently you
want
can
is
help me.
my supplies. Happy to
You're really
leave this
falling
crown
for that
lie
again.
in a gutter instead
Look.
of my kitchen.
Kind of.
Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal.
Alright. You got yourself a deal then. Where are my companions and why are they not following me? Yeah. Let's get them up here. How do I get you to follow me?
Later.
Perhaps it goes
Is
bleeding
it not enough
tall.
that you try? Go on then, bark away. Let's see if we can find any method in it.
No. Not now. I wonder, how can I get you to follow me? I saw the formations.
Perhaps it goes bleeding tall.
Okay, let's not do that again, shall we? Did I literally just... Oh, for crying out loud, that is wonderful.
Yes, by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation.
Oh, that is absolutely wonderful.
Still on your feet, eh? Glad to hear it. Feel free to take a gander at the...
Oh, actually, hold
Still
on.
on your feet, eh? Glad to...
Heard anything about
Found
his
that
missing
Page is the
supplies?
thief. Stashed the oranges somewhere before he was caught. If you believe that. Sure do. Ask me. It'd have to be one of those sad sacks that's always hanging around Griff looking for favours.
Right.
She darts her tongue out of her mouth like a snake.
Some folks, and some reptiles, will do anything to... I see plenty of liars in my line of work. Snakes, weasels, worms. That fella's square as a pavestone. If he's the thief, I'll eat my boots.
Hmm.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Do you have any idea who the real
Ask
culprit might
me.
be?
It'd have to be one of those sad sacks that's always hanging around
I
Griff looking
thought
for
you were...
favours.
Yeah.
She
Right,
just
sorry.
It's all in the... Sure you don't want to have a look at my stock before you go?
Nah. Sold you everything I have, and I'm not really particularly interested in anything specific. Butler.
Kitchen?
Butter, sorry, not
Bunny
butler.
around, Griff. I'm watching you. Ha! Cheeky. What's your name?
Tell your name and ask first. Call me whatever you want.
All right, Slick. Haven't seen you around here before. When did you get in?
Been long enough to know she's the most beautiful woman in the camp. Sure.
All right, easy now. You seem sweet, but I'm more curious about you than a bunch of cheesy lines.
Fair enough.
Ha! Thank you.
You look familiar.
Mean it? Or is that another line of yours? I used to play the harp, you know. Mostly around Arcs, although sometimes we'd travel down to Driftwood. Might be you saw one of my performances. Long enough, I reckon. I'm surprised they haven't come for me yet. Most folks get taken away for the cure after just a week or two.
I thought about escaping.
Haven't I? Back home again, or to somewhere totally new. But those are just dreams. No one can escape from here.
She laughs. The
How
sound
about
fills
that?
the air like the ringing of a bell.
Now, wouldn't that be something? Look, I have an idea. I know we don't know each other very well, but time is so short and a connection is so rare. If we get out of here, will you meet me again in Arks?
Worse than war rations, these.
Ask why wait until you leave this place. / time short. Who knows if you'll ever leave? Yeah, I don't think it's going to work out between us. I mean, there's this expression the kids are fond of, having a boner, right? Well, I've sort of bring that to a very literal level, right? Yeah. So no, nothing can keep me
Leans
from it.
forward and grazes your cheek with her lips.
Until then,
Have you not noticed the?
don't want to catch Griff in a bad mood.
Have you not? Are all of you mentally retarded?
Easy, eh? What's your hands, Pipsqueak? What are you loitering round here for?
I'm looking
If
for
he
some supplies.
trusts you to find something for him, you better not disappoint him. You won't like him when he's disappointed. Mean that guy in the cage? Oh, I don't associate with elves. Fella says he's innocent, but...
Yeah, alright. Daft as the rest of them then. I'm serious, how do I get those people to follow me though? Now this is getting a little bit out of control. Cycle next character destination, toggle interact, Q command, toggle, game master, combat mode. Character panels, crafting, GM and poses, map overview, skills. What does this do? Nothing, okay. I'll figure it out eventually, but it's not like I need them around camp now.
Watch yourself, boy.
Oh.
Ho ho! Ain't come to shake me down from my knickers, have you? They're all I got left after you buddies were through with me.
Yeah, it's not me, sorry.
That's so. Huh. You look just like them. But then again, I never was the best at telling your kind apart. No harm intended, of course.
Right.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
I'm on a group, but I can ditch
You won't
him.
regret it. Not when you hear what I've got to say. We need to be quick, though. You never know when the Magisters are going to haul you off. I've been
All
here
right.
a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out.
Yeah, they're just murdering us off one by
I have
one.
a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested?
Feels a little bit
Believe
convenient.
whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving this place. Take it or don't.
Alright, I want in.
Who wouldn't? Finally, someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location. It's
Where
found
can
its
I
way to a
find
nest
it?
of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me a map. And I'll show you where it goes.
Crocodilians, which is not the same as crocodiles.
Not enough to trouble a fine specimen such as yourself.
Don't call me a specimen. I already have someone calling me a specimen in my
And you
party.
and I are as good as free. Go give those overgrown lizards what for.
Right. Yeah, so the plan is get the artifact and use it. You know, use it yourself.
Fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya? Known her all my life. Her little girl Irma too. Farah was a straight shooting woman in those days, but now she's madder and a cuckoo and twice as loud. What else do you call hollering after a ghost? That child of hers she's shouting after has been dead and buried a month over. Killed by a void woken back in our home village. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. A child is missing. My
How about this?
baby.
When's the last time you saw her?
She was here. I only turned away for a moment.
When?
I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home.
She soaks up a
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me. You are an angel. Truly you are.
I eat those words later, but...
I don't think I ain't watching.
I got a soft spot for kids, what can I say? I really do.
The woman is scrabbling.
They all get
as though she can
corrupt
hardly
and
breathe.
decadent when they grow up. The kids... I got a soft spot for those.
Don't touch me. You're too close. This collar, this place, it's squeezing the life from me.
Yeah.
Do you? You seem fine. Don't you feel how tight this collar is? And there's nothing we can do. Nothing we can do.
Her hands move again to her throat. She seems to try to make space between her...
I give you one more chance to shut that ugly mouth of yours.
Goodness, but this place has made you cranky. Perk up, old chap. There's plenty of singletons about.
Leave me be, Sam.
I think we should get the prince here to talk with this guy.
He's much better off.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come, old chap. Don't be unreasonable. Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not him, son.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
What's this about? Come on.
What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladier's...
She never did like you.
Oh, good God!
Wouldn't know if...
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Murder's a big word. And no. This here's a bed for someone 1,000 times better than that snake. Rest her soul.
He lines up another nail.
Good God, this place. Jesus, okay. So that just happened. Ah! Beast.
Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Need a hand?
Two of my own, haven't I?
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together before placing them both back on the...
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something. Go on then, give it a go.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I loosened her up.
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
For your trouble.
I doubt it was worth a coin.
No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. Yeah, it were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap, but I couldn't help myself from trying.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
Plan an escape then?
Look, as though deciding where...
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and bows with the grace of a courtier.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast.
I know who you are.
May have been cast out, but you can bet your last heel of breed she wishes she hadn't have. I've taken my revenge 1,000-fold on that tyrant's fleet.
How'd you get captured by the Magisters?
Tell you when you're older. Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is...
Fair enough, I suppose. I mean, given my current stay and all that.
Let's get down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics. So what'll it be?
Sure.
It's settled. Capital. Well, that's that sorted. Onward then. I've got...
Yeah, you should know I'm a bit...
Ah, well. My best mate's son is undead. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh god, that is...
Now, onward.
That is so good. Oh well.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves.
Haven't seen you around here before. New?
Just arrived, honestly.
Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place. You here alone?
You sure,
He gives
mates?
you a long look.
Maybe you ought to give those companions of yours another chance. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. Maybe they mean something to you after all.
Why are you alone?
Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering. Thank you kindly, sweetheart. I do appreciate it. They were good lads. Too good for this place. In some ways, I'm glad they got out quickly. Listen to me, bubbling on like a cauldron. You're sweet to listen. And yes, they were lovely. Totally lovely. You run along now, darling. You shouldn't spend what little time you've got left here listening.
Yeah, I doubt you will, honestly. I doubt you'll see them again, but...
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? I am very curious. So tell me your tale. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come.
Right. Call the far-off land from which you've travelled.
I see.
That one.
Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find.
Need to make amends. See a debt repaid. Seek your... I can't say. I don't know what I seek.
I understand. Now tell me how your story ends.
How my story ends.
Power.
To gain great power.
An old ambition. I have a token for you who seeks power. A gift. Power comes from strength, and strength comes from growth. These seeds sprout. So does the iron in your spine. I give my word. It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Right, so a merchant then. Cool. Cool, thank you. Weird person. Very weird person. Thank you.
Amid the
Sibyl.
swirl of Fort Joy,
I remember you. You can do the backstabbing thing just as I can.
At some distance away, and you get that no sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into one of your neck's vertebrae.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Who are you?
Take it easy.
But you did. And now the tables have turned. You look quite startled to me.
And now we're even.
And now you suddenly face her, the needle still all too deeply embedded in bone. Despite the precariousness of your
Question,
situation,
how is it embedded in my
you notice a void
vertebrae
of
if I'm
diamond
undead?
features, a curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Let me
let's
tell
go.
you a little story. Once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave.
Okay.
But now I'm free, of sorts.
Well, no,
and
that's
I've
really
traced
free.
that lizard here to Fort Joy.
Ooh.
I intend to raise the subject with him. No!
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
The bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin.
Oh,
Make your
okay.
case and do it quickly. Why should I join you? I will.
No, you won't.
And so you seek to escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
A silly thing to say, but then again, I did think catching me off guard was impossible. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles.
I was about to say, you must have noticed you're pushing into bone, not
Yes,
flesh.
the needle did find you rather tough to chew. Nothing it can't handle, though, nor finish. This may strike you as, rather eccentric, but the thought of traveling with one such as yourself quite enthuses me.
She tilts her head ever so slightly and looks at you almost mockingly. You can't help but contemplate with both dread and delight the absolute darkness at the heart of her cat's eyes.
Yes. Let's discuss our respective roles. You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, as a rogue, my speciality is...
Yep, sure, rogue's fine, that settles it. Fine. We'll talk to him later, if at all, but for now... I'll talk to this doctor over here. Because there seems to be a disease around the place, and there's also... Now, okay, we'll talk to the doctor first.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort.
Yeah, I do.
Look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? And old Dean here would thank you too if he could. Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Don't to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
Damn.
Is that thing eating corpses?
Oh, God. Okay. Let's bring people over. Actually, let's not do anything stupid. Not talk to him yet.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
You
Hello.
are in the wrong place, Pinky. Do stop gaping. Anything can be procured inside these walls. That's for you to decide.
Okay. Again, fairly basic gear, not too much of an interest in it. Thank you, though. Kids. Hey, kids.
A human? You stink.
You're not given to ugly prejudices.
Whack! Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword! I'll spare you this time, beast, but don't cross me again. Ever. You're really fun. Hey, I'm gonna hide somewhere in the cave, and you come find me.
Okay.
Ready? Go!
Okay. Don't tell him I'm looking. Don't tell him I'm looking. Don't tell him I'm looking. Is that it?
You found me. Oh, go!
Okay. Ah. That's better. Huh. Interesting. I'll find you eventually. By randomly snooping around, honestly, but okay.
Thank you for
Elodie.
your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
Yeah.
The elf appears momentarily puzzled by your comment, but then offers you a dignified little bow.
As far as I'm concerned, you are noble and just in both actions and appearance. I am in
Well,
debt.
appearance, yeah, not so much, but alright. You know way out of the
I hear
fort?
of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters.
Understandable. Who's in charge around here?
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power.
Alright.
Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Huh. I'll take the scale armor, I think. Yeah. And I will wear it. I'll give you the leather one. Yeah, sure, I'll give you... sorry, I'll give you the leather armor. I'm curious about something, though.
I feel him, but I do not see him. I know they help.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns toward you when you approach.
Ah, hello. I see you come a long way. I see you come here seeking a great adventure. Do you find it?
I'm open for
Perhaps
more,
you
honestly.
keep going. Perhaps you make friends with what you see. There is a great passion in every grain of sand. Maybe you find your adventure after all. I see it before my eyes.
It's much of a burden as a gift, isn't it?
It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. It helps. Ah, you help him.
What about that elf?
Your open heart surprises even me.
Yeah, that really
You
nothing to
say
do with
that
it, to be honest with you.
I know. But you see. In time, you see.
What, I'm gonna turn into some do-goody softy, whatever? Oh, no. That's not happening. That's not happening, love. I think you two might want to come over there, specifically you. Might want to come over and talk to this, Wait, which one was it? It's this
The
one.
young girl's eyes are covered.
Hello, dear prince. Hello, betrayed soul. How sad to stand accused. To be innocent. I see
Did you know about
it before my eyes. Your life is not your own. Your life is...
Her eyebrows shoot up.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to leave.
She nods quietly.
He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much you bring me.
I'll help you, friend. Yeah. She's not the dreamer that you're looking for, is she?
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend
Mm.
it. There isn't much to say, but for the fact that I simply must. It's the portent of it all. I can feel it. The revelation will be world-changing, and justified it is too. As certain as the sun, such is my conviction.
Alright. So you won't directly tell me, but you'll sort of tell me. Got it. Hmm. Well, what to do now, then, eh? Of course, we could help the guy out. But I feel like I wanna find, what was her name? Luce? The wizard lady. I'm not 100% sure where she is. And yeah, I need to talk to Ifan as well. He seems somewhat interesting. Ah, speaking of, yes, like I knew she was here.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you
Losa,
met aboard the
right.
ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant.
Back then, I was Madame Josephine Grip. You. Glad to see you made it. Nothing
Right.
like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape? Me too.
I don't know, really.
Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean.
Yep.
I heard the same thing.
Really? What about the others?
Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only.
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock still, waxy skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks. Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids.
Oh dear.
Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Ah, it's nothing really. It's just, I'm just a bit, well, a bit hospitable.
You got a demon in you, don't you? You're hospitable and you got a demon in you.
Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you.
Uh-huh.
But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
I understand what you mean.
She gives you a searching look.
You seem pretty well adjusted.
Looks can be deceiving, yeah.
So, how are you enjoying the joy?
Well, it's a joyous place.
So true. And you can stay as long as your heart desires, free of charge.
Yeah, lovely place, isn't it?
You want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
Yep.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve. So lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be?
I'm gonna need... I'm not into the
Don't know
entire
if you can
chanting
tell,
thing.
but mysticism's kinda my speciality. Let's get into the nitty-gritty while we're at it. What sort of magic are you interested in?
Conjurer, elemental powerhouse... Wizard will do, yes.
Oh, fine. So, we're good to go? Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
wait
we're
a
good to
sec.
go.
It looks like you have all the company you need. Maybe another time, till then.
Right, yeah, I'll...
Indigestion, or is it... Oh god, not now.
Painting of Lucian.
The divine himself, Lucian. Shrine's turned into a memorial, it seems.
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods. You hear a strange sound, like rusted hinges creaking, and...
He has spoken. Lucian has
What the hell is that? Hatch to the underground. Ooh-wee, alright. Well, this has piqued my curiosity. What is this?